Hello, everybody, coming to you live from Miami, Florida, one more time. Hello, everybody, coming to you live from Miami, Florida, one more time. This is my live coverage of Hurricane Irma, right here. And I hope you guys are staying safe, away from the storm, in a nice dry place. But it looks like it's going to get really wet here very soon. I have here this... Ooh, did you see that? That was really cool. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this right here. The storm, hold on, let me show you. The storm is shifting to the north, obviously. It's going away from the Cuban coast, right there north of Sagua La Grande, in the Villa Clara province in Cuba. And even Havana is going to get some bad weather. But as you can see here, it's pretty nice, just a few drops of rain here and there. Although, if we read this image correctly here, we're about to get a pretty bad feeder band. Although it might be going to Fort Lauderdale. Maybe we are in that dead zone between bands. I think we're gonna get a little bit here. If it doesn't happen in like 5 minutes, I'm gonna stop streaming, and you know, I'll stream when there is something bad happening. Just got another notice you're live. Yeah, I'm wondering how accurately they've predicted that north turn. Well, it was supposed to turn north yesterday. So they are not very good at predicting this particular storm. Sometimes they are, but and you know how it is. Hello from Barcelona. All right, be safe and watch flying objects. Yes, those palm trees in the top right corner look like you can snap them with your finger. Yeah, that's my neighbor there, and well, they survived Katrina and Wilma, but they were a lot smaller back then. So you should stay streaming so that we continue. Well, the next stream that I'm going to do is my regular scheduled quote-unquote happy hour. That quote-unquote happy hour that I do every Friday. But today is Saturday, and I'm probably going to do it. And by then I expect much worse weather. Although tomorrow morning is when we're going to get the worst of it, I'm afraid. How far away are you from the water beach? Can you bike and take pictures? A lot say that the news from major TV stations are fake or exaggerated. Well, here in Miami, I bet you they are, because there's nothing going on. Yeah, I'm sure it's the ocean is you know, it's wavy. I'm sure it's very choppy out there. I wouldn't want to be on a boat, because yes, we should be getting some storm surge by now, and we're getting some wind gusts and this and that, but it's nothing going on here yet. Chat is disabled for this live stream. You have turned something off. You are back on now. Yeah, I'm going on and off. I'm trying to I'm testing things here too. But yeah, by the way, I'm far away from the beach. I am about 6 miles away from the Intercoastal Waterway and Biscayne Bay, 6 or 7 miles, and then from Miami Beach we are like 15 miles away. So yeah. In Pensacola, and I'm worried because it hasn't turned yet. Yeah, I don't know why I have a feeling it's gonna enter through Destin. I don't know. I hope not, but I hope it just dissipates. But I have a feeling that they have no idea where this thing is going, because it's turned a little bit. It's let me show you. It's turned a little bit. It kind of wants to move away from the Cuban mainland, and as you can see, it's going a little further north. That's why I think this feeder band that is coming here is almost hitting Miami Beach now. You see, this is let me zoom in. No, I'm in the wrong window. this here, the area where I'm zooming in, that's Miami Beach. This is okay. My internet is low. Maybe there you go. That's Miami Beach, and I zoomed too much because this. Hey, no, I don't want to go to the. Hello here. Yeah, those barrier islands to the right of Miami. That's Miami Beach, and it's that red, that orange. Can you see it? Area. It's just going straight. No, you cannot see the orange area. There you are. That orange area is going straight for Miami Beach. So I might get a little bit of that here where I am, a couple of miles inland. Let me see the chat. You know, I should have two monitors so I can see the chat and I could show you the SAR, the weather radar, the Doppler radar, and all that. Watching your feed from Canada. Please stay safe, Robert and family. Stay safe, Robert. Yes. Thank you very much for your concern, and I'm as safe as I can be here in my house, and I do, as you can see, I am not entirely boarded up because I can show you the outside. News is saying to expect 6 feet of surge plus 6 feet of rise on the ocean level, ergo total 12 feet, making 10 mile away reachable by surge per CNN live stream. Well, pardon my French, they are full of crap. At least here in the Miami area, further south into the Everglades and probably in Southwest Florida, there are some low-lying areas by Everglades City, and then for a little further north by Naples. Yeah, the water could go inland a little bit, but not that much. And I think Siri just.
I couldn't find Siri in it for a little further north than you're using.
Why does Siri think that I'm talking to her? That's my iPad back there. Okay, let me show you outside here. There's this. Yeah, CNN over dramatizes everything, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna underplay the importance, the intensity of this storm. Wherever this hits, this hasn't really hit anywhere in the United States yet. Wherever that area 30 miles away from the core, from the eye of the storm hits, it's gonna be really bad. But yeah, Siri left out. But we ain't seen nothing yet. But as I said, that eye is good. That it's going to hit an area maybe 60 miles wide, and that's going to be really, really, really bad. But progressively, as you get away from the eye, it doesn't get that bad. Robert beats Wolf Blitzer on CNN any day. LOL. Yeah. Instead of Sharknado, we'll have Alligator Tornado. Believe it or not, there was a tornado. They were reporting. Who knows? But the local news was reporting a tornado by Everglades City a couple of hours ago. What part of Miami are you in? I'm in Little Havana, Robert, hunkering down for the storm. Dirty. Well, we're almost neighbors. Probably. I'm probably a little west of you. Miami isn't going to be hit that bad. No, it's not. MWG Productions. Anything beats the Communist News Network. Oh, you should see. I was watching Cuban TV earlier. They have this guy on the news in Cuba, Rubiera. That guy has been doing the weather since I was a kid. And I'm not kidding. Yeah, but he's aged, of course. He's like 80. Hey, man, stay safe. I hope you don't die because you're a great YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much. And I'll die someday, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. Yeah, that ceiling fan looks almost like a hat, doesn't it? Coming to you live from Miami, Florida. And look at this effect that I created, like a feedback loop. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop the stream very soon because there's nothing going on, and as much as I like to chat with you guys, I want to finish editing one of the videos from our latest trip. You know, when we went to see the solar eclipse. I'm working on editing that video. That's one of the when we drove through Tennessee into Kentucky, and we visited we stayed by this area called, I had no idea this area even existed. It's called the Land Between the Lakes. It's in Western Kentucky. Beautiful, beautiful area. And that's the video that I'm editing right now, and I'm going to release soon. And I'm sorry, quick note to Apple. I know this computer is a couple of years old, but this iSight camera doesn't look very good, does it? Actually, this cheap webcam that I bought looks almost better. And that's me looking at me, but this is what I wanted to show you. Let's see. Let me see if that band is coming. If that band is not coming, woo! No, storm is imminent, and then we're gonna get a period of real calm weather just under those orange. I wish I could use my pointer to. I bet you this program has a way to do that, and I'm gonna figure it out for the next broadcast. But yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of weather here in a couple of minutes, and then it's going to die. I think and the sun might even come out. Look at all this area of no rain just east of us here, just southeast of Miami. So here we go. We're getting some wind out there. I'm gonna be really sensationalist like CNN, and maybe I'll shake the camera and make some noises or something. Okay, I'm gonna read the chat one more time here for you guys. What is the hurricane dinner tonight? Well, I have some TV dinners there. All the restaurants in Miami are closed. We try to do some Uber Eats or something, and no, nothing. It's everybody's hunkered down, waiting for the apocalypse here. But there's not a whole lot going on, as you can see. I'm glad I moved out west. Yes. You have gas for a generator? I have 5 gallons. It should last me. You know, it's getting darker outside. So maybe I'll go outside with my phone and give you a live video from outside later. I heard the Norwegian Cruise Line's ship Escape has sailed out of Miami with 4,000 passengers that were stranded in Miami and has taken them to Cozumel, Mexico. You know what the cruise lines did, and this is really bad? They brought all the passengers back here, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? And you know what? There were no flights out of Miami. Either in the few flights that there were like thousands of dollars, very expensive, and the airport is closed by now. So all the cruise lines just dropped the passengers here on Thursday, and they left everybody stranded, and that's not good. I'm glad that the Royal Caribbean ship is taking the stranded passengers somewhere away from the storm. There you go. It's starting to rain. Not a whole lot of wind, but it's raining. Times like this, I'm glad I have a personal chef, Mr. Chef Boyardee. You know, the Publix ran out of Chef Boyardee. I bought some other odd brand. I hope it's good. My son said hello. His name is Aiden. Hey, hello, Aiden. He'll be back. Am I offline now? Am I offline, guys? Don't tell me that. Now that it started, that the rain started. Oh well. I could do a stream all night as long as I have internet. Hello from Punta Gorda. Hello, Josh Grimm from Punta Gorda. I hope the hurricane moves west and doesn't hit you guys, but it doesn't look very good for you, I don't think. Corey Tristan, good time to check your drone's heavy weather capabilities. Yeah. Okay, it's really starting to calm down now, the rain, and the stream is a few minutes behind it. Yeah, there. That's the weather. That's that orange area of the in the satellite map. This is the first real bad weather we're getting, and as you can see, it's no worse than any regular August afternoon here in Florida. Bill's severance. Is the trailer strapped down? It is not. I couldn't find a way to do it. I'm not very handy at those things. I don't have the tools. But what I did, I made it as heavy as I possibly could. I filled up the gray and water tank, the gray water tank and the fresh water tank. So that should add a few 100 pounds to it. I deflated the tires a little bit. I put chocks on all the wheels. I parked it close to a concrete wall. And we're not gonna get those 130-mile-an-hour winds anymore. So I hope you will be missed by the hurricane. My daughter lives in Panama City Beach, and I'm praying for her also. Yeah, Panama City Beach. I don't know. It looks like we dodged the bullet here in Miami, but it's so uncertain when this thing is gonna turn north. That and it could come back here even, but not all the terracotta roofs in my neighborhood had to be replaced after 2004 hurricanes came through. Well, in here, we lost a few tiles during Wilma and Katrina, but it wasn't all that bad. Do homes in your area have basements? No, they don't. In Miami, the water bed is too high, so people cannot. My house is a little elevated. It's like 1 or 2 feet elevated, so it has that empty area underneath, and all the pipes and all that stuff is down there, but it's not a usable basement. How do you feel about the earthquake in Mexico? I heard about it, and it's always bad. It's a bad earthquake, but the thing is, here the news is so concentrated on the hurricane that nobody is reporting on anything else. I did hear about it, but I haven't seen much news about it. Hello, Stephen Martin. Okay, guys, that was it for the bad weather this hour. When we get some worse weather later today or tomorrow morning, I will be back live on YouTube. So make sure if you're subscribed, just click on the notification bell or do something so you know when I'm broadcasting live. And I'm going to be doing this periodically today. Right now, there's nothing. As you can see, there's not much going on here in Miami, not yet, but it is going to get worse. I am fully aware of that. So I'd like to thank you all for being here and for chatting with me, and I'll be back. Your brother died in the Mexico earthquake. I'm so sorry about that, football squad. Yeah, those things are terrible, and every natural disaster. That's very sorry. Sorry about your brother, man. And with that, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back in about an hour or two with more live videos from Miami. See you on the road.